Today we are going over a nice little Father's Day gift guide. Want to help out some those people in your life that, need some help in some gifting for you. I'm excited. Let's go. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Carlos. Thank you for joining me here on the Whiskey Corner. Truly appreciate you guys stopping by, checking out the video and checking out the channel. You guys thought I was gonna play the guitar or something when I said at the Whiskey Corner. I like to switch it off sometimes. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Right before we get into it, want to let you know, please consider subscribing because that will really help me out. We have a 2,500 subscriber goal, and we got some ways to go. We're in the 1600s, I believe, right now. So any little bit will help. If you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe. What are we doing today? Well, first off, wait until the end of the video because I have some big announcements for the live stream. So we have a live stream coming out this Wednesday. I hope you guys join on because we're gonna be giving away some things, and I'll show you what those things are at the end of the video. So stay tuned for that. It's at 10 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday. So hope to see you guys there. Now, what are we doing today? We are going over some Father's Day gifts, right? Father's Day gifts, there you go. And a guide for those that maybe don't know or might need some help or an extra push in getting something for their father in their life. Whether it's somebody that you might not know what to get for them because they might have everything already, or for just somebody that's recently a dad and has just came into your life. So either way, it all depends on what somebody is interested in or likes, what are their hobbies, but I think I go through a good array here of different things that you can get them. So before we get into that, we're gonna do a nice little cheers, inaugural cheers, so cheers. That's really good. That is really good. And that actually leads it off to the first thing, bourbon. Bourbon or whiskey. Obviously, if you're watching this, or if they sent you this video, they're probably into whiskey, probably into bourbon. So I'm just taking a wild guess here. So what are those bourbons, whiskeys that you can get them? I mean, you can get something like heavily allocated and search 30 million stores for it and maybe pay a lot more or a little more than what they're worth, but you could just get stuff that's on the shelves, right? There's some things that some people might not have, but is on the shelf, like for example, in my area, Blue Note has started to become available. This might be something that's sitting on your shelf, and this is the Blue Note Juke Joint. The Crossroads, sorry. But they have Juke Joint, they have single barrels. This isn't a bad bourbon to gift somebody, right? And it's might not be something that somebody regularly buys, like a Makers or a Knob Creek or Old Granddad, yada yada yada. Now, another one is Redwood Empire Lost Monarch. This is amazing. I always try to keep a bottle extra lying around just in case, they start bumping up the price or whatever. But this is great. Both of these are like around 30, 35 bucks or something like that. And they don't break the bank, and most of the time you find them on the shelf. So again, this is in my area on the shelf and it's only like 35 bucks. But if you want to spend a little bit more but still stay on the shelf, you could just get them a Jack Daniel's single barrel proof, right? If you want to go into like the 60s, 70s, then you get them the 750. If you want to go into or stay in the 30s, 40s, then you go and you get them a little baby one, which is a 375. So either way, you can't go wrong with gifting somebody some bourbon or some whiskey, just try to stay away from the ones that are like very popular, I would say, because they might already have that. Or I mean, you could always check their collection if they have a collection, but this is just a way to gift them something that they might enjoy that they don't already have. All right, I spent way too much time on that number one, but number two is get them some glasses for their bourbon or their whiskey. And I know, as bourbon enthusiasts and aficionados, we probably get glasses all the freaking times, but that doesn't take away the fact that some of these glasses do look nice. So you can get anything from like a Glencairn with a badge on it or a brand on it. This is from Whiskey Encore, shout out to him. I have my Whiskey Corner ones, but you can just get a regular Glencairn if they don't already have it, or if they do have it, you know, you can always gift another one. Another thing that it's kind of like a hit or a miss, I will say, because I have no use for this right now, but it is getting them a nice little box set. That wasn't supposed to happen, but nice little box set about some glasses, right? So this is somebody that got this for me for my birthday because it has 1983. But this isn't bad, right? Especially if they drink their bourbon on the rocks or their whiskey on the rocks. So, you know, keep that in mind because they might actually enjoy it. And while they do have a lot of those, or they might, you know, it's not bad to just gift another one. Just not all the time. Yeah, spare them from there. Talking about glasses, I think that this is a pretty cool glass, aged in ore. They have pretty cool glasses that you can get, and all of these things you can order online, right? And you should be able to get it before Father's Day. We have a week right now, so if not, you know, do a little IOU. But aged in ore, this is a dual glass because it has, you could put the whiskey in there, but it also keeps it cool because it has that like that sphere in there that is basically ice. So these are cool, but they don't just make this, they make a lot of other stuff that you can get. Go on their website, Aged in Ore. They are not sponsoring this video, but I just think they really make cool stuff, so definitely go check them out. Now moving from that, we can go to memberships. Now, a membership to anything could be very beneficial, could be liked by that father or dad in your life, right? And by memberships, I'm going to be very broad. You can do anything from like Shaker and Spoon, which sends them a box every month, and it's like a box to make cocktails and stuff like that. You can do a Flaviar type of thing. I don't know what other sites are out there that actually do these memberships, but I know Flaviar does some memberships, so you know, that's just throwing that out there. But then you have distilleries that you can become part of their like a member of their distillery. Like for example, shout out to Shane at Storytime Distillery. You get all the latest and greatest, and you make sure that you get some of those special whiskeys that everybody is talking about, right? So those are a few different memberships that you can get them and they'll actually enjoy. I mentioned Flaviar, and I'm gonna mention them again just because I have received sample sets from them before. I don't know who else you can get sample sets from in terms of like different whiskey websites, but what Flaviar does is that they send you like a little tube, and then they have these little like test tubes in there. There's 3 of them, and you get a nice little coaster. You get some information on the actual whiskey that you're drinking, and like tasting notes and tasting cards is what they call it. So it's a cool little presentation, and you can say what you want to say about Flaviar, right? But I do like the fact that, you know, you could have ordered these, and you didn't have to be a member for that, but you could order these and taste a lot of stuff before you actually buy it. And they're like 45 bucks or so, like that, 40, 45 bucks, but it's not bad, especially if you have somebody that has a ton of bourbon. Just get them some little samples so that they can keep tasting some bourbons. And if they have them, well, great. But if they don't, then you just help them out. This next one, I gotta shout out the Minor Brothers, because they had it on one of their videos, and I personally want this, so I don't have one, but I'll put it here, a picture of it, and it's called the Liquor Stick, right? It's if you go and you golf, you can put it into your golf bag, and it looks like a golf club, but it actually has a little pump where you can get yourself a little bit of whiskey while you are playing golf. That sounds like a win-win, guys. I would appreciate that, and I actually put it on my Father's Day gifts for my wife. So if she doesn't get it for me, that's great. I'll still go out and get one, but if she gets it for me, then hey, I'm all for that. So this is a cool one to have, especially if that dad is a golfer. Lastly, I just gotta say, gift cards. Gift cards, gift cards, gift cards. Why not give them a gift card, right? Give them a gift card to their local liquor store. Give them a gift card to one of these online stores that you can get it. But gift cards, gift cards. You never know. Sometimes it's very hard for us to pick stuff out for other people, but they already know what they would spend that money on, right? So I know there's a lot of people that are turned off by gift cards because they're like, oh, it's not personalized. I personally give gift cards out because I'd rather you get something that you want versus you getting something from me and you're like, eh, thanks, you know? So that is my last one, but not really, because I have a little asterisk or a little PS at the end or a little honorable mention that I will throw in there, and that is, how cool would it be to get a shout out on a Whiskey Tube video? And most of the time, that won't cost you anything. Reach out to one of their favorite whiskey tubers and see if they'll just give them a shout out. Hey, shout out to Joe Schmo in Pennsylvania. Hey, happy Father's Day, my friend. Your wife or your loved ones told me about you and you're an amazing guy. Happy Father's Day. Hope you enjoy your day. Something like that, most whiskey tubers will do, right? You know, some might charge you, and you know, I'll leave my comments for that to another day, but most whiskey tubers will do that. So why not do something like that? And that's actually really cool, especially if they're not expecting that. All right, guys, so that is my little gift guide for those fathers in your life that you want to gift or present some gifts on this Father's Day. Now, I think still the week before, you still have some time to get a lot of these gift ideas, right? Now, we're gonna have a live stream on Wednesday the 10th, Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern, and we're gonna be giving away a Glencairn, a Whiskey Corner Glencairn. We're gonna be giving away one of these little baby Jack Daniels. Oh yeah, single barrel proof. And we're gonna be giving away something else, so stay tuned for that. But 3 things to be giving away. Obviously, you have to enter to win, but you have to be on the live stream as well. So hope to see you there, and I would appreciate having you guys on. And like always, but hold on, I gotta tell you to subscribe again, like or dislike, comment below. Let me know what you guys think about these certain gifts. But yeah, all of that I already said. Let's just pretend. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this Blue Note, and I want you to enjoy that whiskey. Cheers.